Sending kids to school in December should be illegal.
This is Hughes. When's our Christmas party?
We don't have Christmas parties. We have holiday parties.
Can we build a snowman?
Can we have hot chocolate?
Can we build a hot chocolate snowman?
Just 3 more days. Just 3 more days.
Miss Hughes, you look stressed. What if we plan the holiday party this year? We've been having class parties since kindergarten. We know the drill. Eat snack, do a craft, play a game. We got this.
What's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that. All right, you plan the party.
Thanks, Miss Hughes.
Clarke, that's an awesome idea.
Thanks, Ellen. You're going to help, right?
Of course, but you're going to need a lot of...
Everyone! There will be a meeting held for anyone interested in help planning this year's holiday party. With your help, we can make it the best one yet.
Only 31 more Decembers until retirement.
Thank you for all joining the party planning committee. I'd like to start with hearing all of your ideas. Catherine, what do you have in mind for food?
We could ask our parents to bring in the basics: fruit, veggies, sweet treat, salty snack, and a case of water.
Scratch that. Let's get Gutbuster Pizza from Anthony's, 10 boxes of pretzels, and a hot chocolate fountain.
Isn't that a bit much?
Rusty, what do you have in mind for decorations?
Miss Hughes has some old lights that we can hang up, and we can make some of those paper snowflakes during core extension.
Ice sculpture.
Say what now?
A life-size ice sculpture of the KDM Coyote would make a perfect centerpiece for the party.
Where'd you even get a...
Audrey, what do you have in mind for gifts?
A book exchange could be fun. Everybody brings in a new or gently used book, and another kid chosen at random gets to keep it. Everybody leaves the party with a new book.
I love it. We can make it all thematic, like all the books turned into movies, or fantasy, or sci-fi. We could start a book club over winter break, and Clarke. All right. We need to wrap things up anyway. Okay. Everyone get to work and report back to me. We're gonna make this the best class party yet.
You didn't sign anything to me, Clarke.
I know that, Eddie.
Clarke, she just wants to help.
My mother can make a great carrot bologna jello that is good. Her secret is to toast the lemons before she makes them with the honey mustard.
I'll tell you what. If you really want to help, you can go find me a bucket of stripe paint.
Will do, Clarke. You want the stripes vertical or horizontal?
Surprise me.
You know, it's not too late to change your mind.
Nah, that'll keep her busy for a while.
Not Eddie, the party.
What do you mean?
Are you sure you're not putting too much pressure on yourself? You have a way of building these things up in your mind, creating expectations that no one could ever live up to. When it all crashes and burns, you're inconsolable for days.
When have I ever done that?
Field trips, science fairs, turkey trot, the musical, field
Ellen!
trip.
This is our last holiday party. We have to make it epic.
Just make sure that fundraiser check gets deposited before the end of the week. You can go now. What is it, Mark?
It's Clarke, Mrs. Shirley.
I'm sure it is Mark. What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that this year's 5th graders are really excited for you to announce a field trip. With all the fundraising we've done this year, I'm sure it's going to be a great one.
I'm sure it'll be, Mark. Now, if you don't mind, I have some work to finish up. Mr. Freeman, get me somebody on the phone. Now, and get me somebody else while I wait.
Let's go get the hose and light the lights. Get a toasted fire burning bright.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. It's open time. Hey, jingle.
Do you mind?
We're trying to take a spelling test here.
Can you spell miser, Ebenezer, Grinch?
You're not supposed to cuss in school, Clarke.
St. Nicholas is hot in here. The only thing worse than all this holiday spirit is the cold weather.
What in the name of cats and Donahue are you doing in there? It sounds like you're shaving cats with an electric toothbrush.
We're decorating for our holiday party.
That's right. Clarke let us help with the whole thing. Then she fixed all the bad ideas we had.
Eddie, can you do me a big favor and find me 2 rolls of left-handed wrapping paper?
We'll do, Clarke. You're planning the holiday party? Well, I guess on that day we can turn the heat down.
Why?
Because anything you plant is sure going to be a dumpster fire.
Alright everyone, how's the planning coming? Rusty?
The ice sculpture is on order and will be delivered tomorrow morning before the party.
Excellent. Catherine, food update?
Well, there's a slight problem with the food.
What is that?
We can't have any
What?
new school policy, with one exception. Pretzel rods.
Mom's gonna be upset. She was making an extra special batch of her famous pickle bars with extra milk, peanuts, eggs, gluten.
Audrey, please tell me you have better news with the gift committee.
Everything is good. Mostly.
Mostly?
Some kids went to ask Miss Bethany if they could use some books from her classroom library for the book exchange. She thought they were asking her to be a chaperone for the party.
Miss Bethany? She's like 100 years old.
She's been here forever. The district even tried to make her retire by making her teach 5th grade. She doesn't even realize she's not a kindergarten teacher anymore.
It gets worse.
Worse, we're in the threshold of disaster. How could this get worse?
She's bringing in her classroom aide, Miss Lewis, with her.
That woman is angrier than a 3-legged dog trying to bury a bone in an icy pond.
For crying out loud.
Clarke, it's going to be fine.
Fine isn't good enough, Ellen. Now you've all done your best up to this point. Now I want you to ask yourselves, is there anything you could do to make this party a more memorable one? If yes, then do it. If no, then think harder.
What is it, Randy?
That's not even close.
Miss Shirley, ma'am, I have a question about the 5th grade class field trip this year.
What about it?
Well, some of our plans for the class party haven't gone as well planned, so I was wondering if you can announce the field trip tomorrow at our class party. It would be a great morale booster for the kids. Awesome way to lead us into our winter break.
Okay, sure. I'll have Mr. Freeman announced tomorrow.
Thanks, Miss Shirley. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Diwali. Joyous Kwanzaa. Happy Ramadan. Glücklich Krankensnacht. Happy Festivus.
Jingle, jangle, jingle as we go. Let the spirit of the season carry us away. Hip, hip, hooray for Christmas vacation.
Guys! Happy holiday party!
Looks like you did a good job of getting everyone excited, Clarke. Let's get this party started.
Okay. Everybody just chooses a book at random and make sure it isn't yours.
So where are the books?
The door's on fire, Lewis. No, Bethany. Those are lights. I love walking in the hallways. Thank you so much for bringing the books, Miss Bethany. Well, it isn't every day someone moves into a new house. They didn't move into a new house. It's a party.
Clarke?
Just a second, Rusty.
This house is bigger than your old one.
So nice of you to join us, Miss Bethany. Come say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Should I say it? Hello, everybody.
We've got a problem, Clarke.
What's wrong?
She wrapped up her kitchen utensils.
Already read this one.
Everybody, let's eat.
Not yet. We need the ice sculpture for the centerpiece.
Well, it should have been here by now. Oh no, tracking update says it's been delivered to room 14.
Oh, that's next door. Margot and Maud's classroom. Oh no. Miss Bethany, would you like to say grace?
What, dear?
Grace.
Grace, you moved to Chicago in 2nd grade. They want you to say grace. The blessing! I'll be a friend to all at school because being a boy is so uncool. If I see someone doing wrong, I promise not to go along. I'll stand up and use my voice to help my friends make a good choice. When we work as a team, KBM will be a fun and safe place for you and me. Amen! Does anyone hear a sound? It's a tippy-tap tapping sound. You couldn't even hear your own recess whistle.
Clarke, are you sure these sticks are gluten-free?
Eddie, no! What? Hello, friend!
Eddie! That's disgusting. Oh dear, did I break a wind? Not you, Grandpa Moses.
You know, you could be a little nicer to her.
And you could use a haircut. But you don't hear me offering my opinion about it. Everybody, you need a hair shorter! Well, guess what? I'm done.
This party's still awful. Look what happened. There's a beetle on the... Mr. Friedman? I'm here to announce a special announcement. I would have been here earlier, but my meeting ran late. This is it.
What do you mean?
Well, I know this party hasn't been everything we'd hoped it would be.
You hoped it would be?
But this is the official location of our 5th grade class field trip.
How can you tell?
I may have convinced Mrs. Shirley to give an announcement during the party.
Clarke, that's awesome. I wonder where we're going.
Hershey Park, Six Flags,
The beach?
The beach would be perfect.
I can't swim, Clarke.
I know that, Eddie.
Clarke, what's wrong?
What's it say, Ellen?
Due to underperforming fundraising and unforeseen budget cuts, this year's 5th grade trip has been canceled. Instead, please enjoy these gift certificates to Rita's Water Ice.
That's not terrible.
For a child size, could be worse. Sample.
Lame.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy, whatever.
Clarke, that's the gift that keeps on giving. Just this once, I guess.
Not now, Eddie.
No, Clarke, don't freak out.
Freak out? Why would I freak out? If any of you are considering any last-minute gift ideas for me, I can tell you one. I'd like to see Mrs. Shirley right here with a big ribbon on her head. And I'd like to tell her what a cheap, lying, no good...
Kids, if Clarke got 1 lump of coal for every word you ain't supposed to say in school, well, she'd be able to power furnace until the geese fly back north. It's probably best you didn't hear the words Clarke used to describe Mrs. Shirley, so instead, enjoy this clip of a cat chasing a laser pointer. Okay, she should be done now.
Rotten lump of coal she is! Hallelujah!
Where's the Tylenol? Oh, Christmas.
Why is my desk all wet, Maud?
I don't know, Margot.
Clarke, what's gotten into you? I'm sorry, Miss Hughes. This party's a disaster. Nothing's gone the way I hoped. That's life, Clarke. It's just, I wanted this to be a party to remember, for my friends. And I'm sure they love you for it. But losing your temper like that doesn't help. It only makes things worse. You're too good a person to act like this. When your friends remember this party, they'll remember everything that went wrong and be able to laugh about it. And they'll remember how hard you tried to give them the perfect party. You messed up, Clarke. It happens. How do you deal with all the nonsense that happens in our class, Miss Hughes? There's a reason I'm all out of sick days in December. Well, are you still going to read us the Polar Express? This is your party, Clarke. You do it.
He cupped his hands around his mouth. "Merry Christmas," he shouted. The Polar Express let out a loud blast from its whistle and sped away. On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened our presents. And when it looked as if everything had been unwrapped, she found one last small box behind the tree. It had my name on it. Inside was Eddie and Mrs. Shirley with ribbon tied around her wrists and ankles.
I'm so sorry about this, Miss Shirley.
You wish, buddy.
You're suspended. All of you!
Miss Shirley, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. If you just give the kids a chance to explain.
What kind of a teacher lets their kids run loose like this? You're fired!
Hey, you can't talk to her like that. She didn't even do anything wrong. This is all my fault.
Then you're expelled.
Go ahead, expel me. Now I can tell you what I really think of you. Not that you'll listen. You never do.
What are you talking about, Clarence?
It's Clarke. Clarke! The field trip is the highlight to every 5th grade year. Every single 5th grade class has gotten to go on an amazing field trip, except for this one. If the money isn't in the budget and you need to cut it, then fine. But we've been looking forward to this since the beginning of the year. Heck, since kindergarten. To just spring it on like this, in the middle of our party, it sucks. Yeah.
Look, it's easy to get wrapped up in trimming the budget and running a school like a business. But I guess when you spend all day in your office like I do, you don't see the effects that has on good kids and teachers like you. Clarke, it looks like you put a lot of effort into throwing a great class party for your friends. So I guess I should put the same effort into giving you guys a great class trip. What would you all say to a trip to Wally World?
Oh, Mayflower sails as the pilgrims wave goodbye. The pilgrims wave goodbye. The pilgrims wave goodbye. Oh, the Mayflower sails as the pilgrims wave goodbye. They're sailing to a new land.
I found where I don't go.